Today, we're diving into a really interesting topic: hurricanes. Have you ever seen those big storms on the news with strong winds and lots of rain? Well, those are hurricanes. I've got a bunch of questions from kids all about hurricanes, so let's jump right in and get ready to explore together.
My question that I'd like to know the answer to is, what is a hurricane?
A hurricane is a huge storm with super strong winds that spin in a circle. It's like a super windy monster in the sky that brings lots of rain and can make things go topsy-turvy.
Another question is, where do hurricanes happen?
They usually happen over warm oceans, like giant bathtubs of hot water. When the water gets really warm, it makes the air go up, and that's when a hurricane can start.
The next question is, how do hurricanes start?
Well, they usually start when warm, moist air rises from the ocean's surface. As the air goes up, it cools down and makes clouds. When more warm air rushes in to take its place, it makes a spinning storm.
Question 4 is, why do hurricanes have names?
Hurricanes have names so we can talk about them easily and remember which one we're talking about. It's like how we give our friends names so we know who's who.
Question 5 is, how do hurricanes get their names?
People choose names from a list for each year. They use both boy and girl names, like a big name party for storms. If a hurricane is really bad, its name won't be used again.
Question 6, how do hurricanes get stronger?
Hurricanes get stronger when they're over warm water. The warm water gives them more energy, like eating a big snack to get stronger and bigger.
Question 7, what's the eye of a hurricane?
The eye of a hurricane is the calm part in the middle of the storm. It's like a quiet circle in the middle of all the windy craziness. It's kind of like the center of a tornado but much bigger.
The next question is, can hurricanes come to land?
Yes, they can. When a hurricane moves over land, it can bring strong winds and heavy rain. This can sometimes cause flooding and make things really messy. They usually get weaker as they go further into land though.
Question 9, what's the difference between a hurricane and a regular storm?
A hurricane is like a super-sized storm. It has very strong winds that spin in a big circle. It's much bigger and more powerful than a regular storm.
Question 10, how do people prepare for hurricanes?
People get ready for hurricanes by stocking up on food, water, and things they might need. They also board up their windows and find safe places to stay until the storm goes away.
Question 11, can we stop a hurricane from happening?
No, we can't stop a hurricane. They're natural things that happen because of the Earth's weather. But scientists study them to help us understand them better and be safer.
Question 12, what's the difference between a hurricane and a tornado?
A hurricane is a big storm that happens over the ocean, while a tornado is a smaller storm that happens over land. Also, a hurricane has a big calm eye in the middle, while a tornado is like a spinning tube of wind.
The next question is, what's the strongest part of a hurricane?
The strongest part of a hurricane is around the center, where the eye is. This is where the fastest winds and heaviest rain happen. It's like the hurricane's power zone.
Question 14, can hurricanes happen in winter?
Not usually. Hurricanes most often happen in warmer months when the ocean water is warm. In winter, the water is colder, so it's harder for hurricanes to start.
The last question is, why do hurricanes have different categories?
Hurricanes have categories to show how strong they are. The categories help us understand if a hurricane is just a little strong or really, really powerful. It's like a scale to measure their strength. Wow, that was a whirlwind of information about hurricanes. I hope you had as much fun learning as I did. Remember, hurricanes might be big and powerful, but with knowledge, preparation, and safety, we can understand and handle them better. Thanks for joining us on this hurricane adventure, and until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.